Tri-Tip Tim here. Welcome back to my channel. Today is a drumming video. So, I got a new head for my 8-inch tom. So the first thing, take the old head off. I've had this, well, about a year and a half ago, I started putting together this monster drum set. And this was the last tom I bought, and I've just never gotten ahead. And it bugged me because the head was, how do I put this? The logo for the head, which you can see right there, well, it's been on the bottom, so it's kind of upside down. The top should be up here. So I wanted to get a new head, and whenever I get a new drum, I get a new head. So I'm unscrewing the lug nuts. Actually, they're lug bolts, but okay. So I take that off. Take off the old drum head. Take out the new drum head. It's a Remo Emperor coated. I'm a Remo man, so I just get Remo. So now, place that on top. Okay. Now, I put the rim back on. Some people call these rims, some people call them hoops. Hoops, I don't do that. I mean, there's something called a rim shot. There's nothing called a hoop shot in drumming. Basketball is a whole nother story. Anyway, get back to this. Okay. So now I start screwing in lug bolts, and I'm appearing to have a little bit of problem. With this one, okay, there we go. This one. Okay. Okay, that's the problem. Okay, now. So now I'm screwing in lug bolts. Hand tight. Now, this here is an Evans torque wrench, drum torque wrench. It's basically it's a expensive drum key. It's got a dial on the bottom, and I've got it on 6. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. This will torque the wrench, the bolt, to whatever number you set this on. I got them all on 6. So you turn it around until it'll click when it's gone to as far as it wants to go. Okay, that just clicked. So then you reset it, which is that easy. And you go kitty corner. Like when you change a tire, you go kitty corner. So now do this one till it pops. It just popped. Okay, I reset it. Now I'll do this one here. Alright, pops. Reset it. Do this one here. Okay. Now, these should be all, yeah. Okay, they're all done. Okay, now, what I do is, I turn it over, and I take the bottom head, which is called the resonator head, and the rim off. I only use top heads. Why? Okay. In the 70s, all the drummers did this, especially in bands that were making albums and whatnot. Bigger sound, and I just really like the sound of the bands from the 70s. So I take all my bottom heads off, except for the snare, because the snare needs 2 heads. Okay, so now, let's take this off. Loosen all the bolts. Then I'll do it the rest by hand with my fingers. Okay, and there's that rim, and there's that head. Now I will store these in the box that the new head came in. I've been able to do this with all my other heads, except for the bass drums. I couldn't put the bass drum. Okay, and that doesn't want to go in. This may be a problem. Okay, that's not going in. That's a problem. Alright, well, I'm going to put the bolts in. Then I'm going to put the old heads in. See, there's a wrinkle in the head. That means it needs to be tighter. Okay, so this, I had it on 6. I'm going to turn it to 7. Alright. 1, 2, 3, drum back on. Okay, we've got a problem. Now let's see what the problem is. Okay, tighten it down on the arm that goes into my bass drum. See how it sounds. Okay, and that's how I put a new head on, and I take all the stuff off that I don't want, although I always save it. So there you go. Hope you like that. Catch you next time.